kind of makes you wonder if we ourselves are holograms or projection of this blue beam system. We got to turn it on, 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 turn it on. We got to turn it on, go, 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 we got to turn it on. Crazies, man. Y'all welcome back to the lab. Lee here. Y'all saw that title too as well. We are talking about Project Bluebeam. That is correct, Project Bluebeam. Before we get this going, I want to give a big shout out for the source that I did get to talk to for about an hour and a half on the phone. Gave me so much great information about this, as well as I'm also going to break this down into two different versions. The first part of this is going to be about a holograph part. The second part is going to be part of the zombie part. So you'll understand when I get there. So just stay put, stay tuned, stay with an open mind. With that said too as well, if you like this at any time, please remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and leave me your comments about this video. So let's go ahead and start off with, what is Project Bluebeam, right? What is Project Bluebeam? Well,
have you heard of Project Bluebeam? It's a well-outlined conspiracy that suggests that the secret government is planning a new age religion. Through technology and organizations like NASA, they will attempt to fake the second coming of Christ to create a one-world government. The theory suggests that the project would involve outbreak, staged alien invasion, an artificial rapture, and a global-scale holographic projection of religious figures like Jesus, Buddha, and Muhammad. Sounds familiar, isn't it?
That is right. Project Bluebeam is basically a joint effort from all militaries around the world, even our joint militaries too as well, even the CIA and NASA itself. You could probably put, Elon Musk in this with SpaceX, maybe Boeing, maybe Virgin, who knows too as well, definitely Elon Musk. But as you see, yes, it is basically, they're going to basically project a alien invasion, you could say the messiahs, so they can break down the religions of our world to make a one world order religion. They can do it from, like I said, zombie apocalypse, alien invasion, something to basically beam down to you to make it seem so real. We've been programmed from this. Today when Michael Jackson passed away and they did the hologram of Michael, they did the hologram of freaking Tupac Shakur. They've even done holograms of Kendrick Lamar and his ones, the latest ones. As well as you see all the holograms that they've been doing around the world with the fish. Even Jacksonville with their Jaguar. That one is wild to me as you're seeing on the screen. It blows my mind. It looks so real. And that's what Project Bluebeam is about. It's about to make this stuff fully real. It is crazy. It blows me away. Let alone, we've also been programmed in movies too as well. And I'm putting the latest movie up there. I mean, you can put Star Wars and everything else, the holographic figures. You could put that in there, but you gotta go to basically Spider-Man Far Away From Home with their Project Bluebeam. You know how Mysterio basically was using the drones to project monsters and visions and using it to make it seem so real. And that's the realest thing you can see right in front of your face. It blows my mind. They do that. Yes, they can actually beam beams of frequencies into your head to make you believe in what you are seeing. Also, they said they're going to make you choose if you're going to be part of them or part of the masses, other ones that aren't going to choose, and basically then just basically shut you down in all ways of hell. Well, with me saying that doesn't sound right though, does it? Take a look at this.
That will prove to all nations that their religions have all been misinterpreted and misunderstood. The second step involves a gigantic space show with three-dimensional optical holograms and sounds, laser projections of multiple holographic images to different parts of the world, each receiving a different image according to predominating regional national religious faiths. This new God's voice will be speaking in all languages. In order to understand that, we must study various Secret Services research done in the last 25 years. The Soviets have perfected an advanced computer, even exported them, and fed them with the minute physio-psychological particulars based on their studies of the anatomy and electromechanical composition of the human body, and the studies of the electrical, chemical, and biological properties of the human brain. These computers were fed as well with the languages of all human cultures and their meanings. The dialects of all cultures have been fed into the computers from satellite transmissions. the Soviets began to feed the computers with objective programs like the ones of the new Messiah. It also seems that the Soviets, the New World Order people, have resorted to methods with the human society by allocating electronic wavelengths for every person and every society and culture to induce thoughts if the person doesn't comply with the dictates of the New World Order.
Told you, as they want to do, they want to holograph images of everybody's Messiah, everybody's God, beam down messages from every dialect on the earth into people's minds so they can understand and see what's going on and make it even more real and make them believe that this is the second coming. Crazy, even Russia, go figure, Russia's put that in satellites. Elon Musk throws satellites up there every fucking week of the day. I live in Florida. He sets 2 rockets off a freaking week. It's freaking crazy. So what is he really doing too as well? It blows me away. And even with now, you see this picture right here of basically a Messiah, one of the gods in the skies. This was filmed a couple months ago, or maybe a couple weeks ago. It blows me away. It shows you how real this technology is. Like I said, even in Spider-Man Far Away From Home, this showed you how this technology works. Even in freaking Tony Stark and freaking Civil War, and when he was doing his whole barf thing, they showed you exactly how the holographic world is and how they're going to play Project Bluebeam. It is eerie, it is creepy, but it gets worse than that. The second part of this has to do with the zombie invasion. Yes, the zombie apocalypse. Now, many people do believe that the blue beam might cause a zombie apocalypse. Well, my inside information tells me differently. Inside information that I got is that yes, the zombie apocalypse will happen, but it won't happen with holograms. It's going to happen with real people. That's correct, with real people. Now, you saw a video of me showing you how they can send waves into people in awareness, and if you haven't, well, listen to this a little bit here.
Program so that you will actually be sensitized, I call brain tenderized, to ELF technology that can transfer thoughts and insert them into your mind and your body and control your very physiology using scalar technologies.
As you saw there, they're going to be able to beam radio signal frequencies into your mind. Same thing with Project Bluebeam, same thing, same concept, in the same way. It all has to do all in one. But with that saying, a real zombie apocalypse. The people who are jabbed, you know what I'm talking about, have been chipped. That is correct, they have been chipped. And with this chip can be tuned to frequencies. This chip can make frequencies go high, can make frequencies go low. But this chip can also be read by the Lucifer lights. That is correct, as you see on the screen, the Lucifer lights. The blue lights you've been seeing all around the world. Everybody's talking about them. I've even seen them too in my own hometown in Publix. Publix down the road, their whole parking lot is blue. It is crazy to me. And it's eerie as well. That is how they're going to do this. As you see this video right here, this guy with a blue light or purple light, give or take what it is, and you see this organism climb up his hand, up his wrist, go around his bicep technically. Well, guess what? He was jabbed. That's exactly what they want to do. That's exactly what it is. You've been seeing all the new television show, The Last of Us, talking about an enigma that can grow into our brains and what are turning people into zombies. Well, that's half right, half wrong. Yes, they might be turning them to zombies, but that is exactly what this thing in your arm, if you got it, is doing to your body. It is growing. It's making organisms. It is trying to take over the human biological system of that host. That's exactly what it is doing. Now, also with that said, the zombie apocalypse won't be the ones who got the jab. They won't be the zombies. The zombies are going to be the unjabbed. That is correct. You heard me. And I'm telling you, I got this from a reliable inside source. The people who got the jab are going to see the unjabbed as zombies. They're going to turn us into zombies. That is what all this blue light is about. The blue lights are for them to change their vision of sight against the people. that is exactly what this is going to do. With the whole Project Bluebeam, with Lucifer, this is all into one. And let alone all those boxes rolling around your town just has antennas, black boxes, rectangles, wires, as you see right here, are draining power from that chip in them people. I'm telling you, this goes deeper and deeper. It's eerie. It scares me to put this out here that I know this. And that is correct. I will say this again. The people who got jabbed will see the unjabbed as the zombies. We are going to be the zombies of this zombie apocalypse that's going to happen. It's all going to go down at once. It's all going to roll down at once. And it is what we need to wake up now today. I know this is deep. I know this is mind-boggling. I know this is scary. This isn't meant to be scary. This isn't meant to fearmonger you. This is here to wake you up to the realization of what our government, what this world is about to embark. Even with our whole mother spaceship coming into our solar system, the scout drones all over the place, you have to remember the aliens are already here. They've been here. They've always been here. And that's how they're going to use this and play this Blue Beam project. If it's holograms, if it's us as the zombie apocalypse, regardless of what it is, we need to stay vigilant. We need to come together as one. And we need to raise our light and our vibration. So guess what? Those who fall for it will get left behind on this 3D world. And we can rise to the 5D without it. Man, if anytime you like this, please remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and leave me your comments down below about this. I also want to thank my inside source for this. This is something that does just needs to be told out there, and I'm probably one of the ones that, not that scared to do it, but damn it, let me tell you what, I am. But thank you, my brother, for doing it and giving me that insight of this. Till then, y'all remember to keep your mind open, because those eyes will see everything in front of you. Stay crazy.
You gave us something we never thought we could have.
And what is that?
Another chance.
I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot. I think I heard